Well, you're still watching Fut-Afrique. Thank you so much for sending through your answers for the trivia question of the week. But Jessica Vakamo-Sonkomo joins me now to take you out of your misery as we reveal to you the answer for the trivia question. Just to recap, we asked you, TP Mazembe and AS Fut today play in the final of the CAF Women's Champions League. But we want to know from you, how many times have both these sides lifted the title?
Hello, Baba.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great.
I'm good, thank you. So let us take everybody out of their misery. So AS Fut has won in 2022, and today, if the luck is on their side, this will be their second time. And for TP Mazembe, this would be their first time if they do walk away with it, because they haven't actually won a CAF championship.
Well, there you have it. That's the answer to the trivia question. It is AS Fut looking to make it a double. Mamelodi Sundowns has already done that. TP Mazembe, they make it into their maiden final of the competition. As you know, the competition is within its fourth year. Thank you for playing along with us. Next week, we do it again. So make sure that you set those reminders, because you know, and we test your African football knowledge. Now, moving over to this now, the 16th of December, it's going to be fireworks, it's going to be champagne, it's going to be a party out in Morocco as we celebrate the stars who have shone the brightest throughout the entire year. It's going to be the CAF Awards, and man, oh man, is South Africa represented or what?
South Africa is definitely represented, and I'm super excited to see some of those names. And look, I don't think it's been a great year for South Africa to speak about the CAF Awards, but I think the people that are actually nominated, they do stand out, and I think they showed and proved themselves. And one person I want to talk about particularly is Amogelang.
Yeah.
You know, first time
That's
doing CAF and
exciting.
actually making it there. And we've seen her resilience, we've seen her performance throughout Hollywood Beds, and I think this is such a great moment and time for her. And another player that I want to look at is Doha El Madani. She is from AS Fut.
Yeah.
She's nominated for 2 categories, Interclub Player of the Year as well as Young Player of the Year, amongst Bontabiseng Machia from Mamelodi Sundowns.
That's exciting as well, because she also had a debut in the CAF Champions League.
Exactly, a player that came from Richmond United, which is a team that we know
Who
is
would
not...
have thought? Got the R.
Got the R, you know. And now she's nominated, and she's very young. We saw the marvelous skills when she gave us that goal at WEFCON, which helped us advance all the way to qualifying for the FIFA World Cup. So there's some names, obviously Nadozi being there, and I think she's been doing exceptionally well. Chawinga, you know, both the Chawingas.
So I looked at that, I was like, which one do I go for? I'm like, we'll go for Temwa.
100%, but I know deep down you were saying Barbara Band.
Of course I was going for...
that's your sister. Absolutely phenomenal names, and I'm super excited. I think any of these ladies, I think this is one year I can particularly say that whoever it goes to is super deserving, because if you look at all the names, whether it's the coach of the year awards, they are super deserving.
Well, so exciting. Congratulations to all the nominees. We will be celebrating with each and every one of them come the 16th of December. But as you know, each and every category can only have one victor. So we wait and see as to who will be voted in and who will not be voted in. Let's move to this now. Today is a big day when it comes to women's football within the country, because it's all eyes on AS Fut and TP Mazembe. This is a repetition of what we saw in the group stages, where AS Fut pulled a historic comeback. But this is the time where, if they are to pull a comeback, there's no time for mistakes.
100%. One team is trying to get a comeback, you know, from the first match, and another one is trying to actually go back. It's almost like a deja vu. You know, we know AS Fut has been in this space before, and they've lost to Mamelodi Sundowns. You know, last year when they saw that trophy not coming back home, it was a bit of a dent. You know, it was heartbreaking, and I think now they have an opportunity, and it's home ground advantage. And we know that Moroccans come in numbers when it comes to support.
We know the smoke in the stadiums. We know the laser tags.
We know the laser tags and everything like that. But I think they have so much to give, and looking at their consistency within this running, they've had every score that they've scored, it's been 2 and up. So they've basically been proving, and they're one team that really carries all the goals when we're looking at their performance throughout the tournament. So I think they really want to win it and bring it back home. However, TP Mazembe
have been strong.
Have been very strong. And I think maybe the boys gave them a little bit of pressure to say, hey guys, put us on the map as well when it comes to CAF. But I think they're doing exceptionally well. And I see a very tough one. It's not going to be an easy one for AS Fut.
Just quickly before we wrap up this conversation, let me know, Mamelodi Sundowns crashing out from the group stages. This is the most successful team within the competition.
100%, but I think from the first performance, everybody anticipated that they're going to crash out a little bit early, because if you do know Mamelodi Sundowns and their performance, you could have picked up that this is not the usual players that we know. And some people are going to say, you know, there were exclusions of, you know, Unklapo, who now is referred to Madonsela, and Isiwe and them were not there. We didn't see your Rodas and that kind of thing. But I think looking at the performance, it just wasn't Mamelodi Sundowns' year. And it's unfortunate that they crashed out at early stages. People anticipated that they could have probably made it to the semi-finals.
Or maybe a wake-up call that they possibly need.
A wake-up call for both the South African teams.
Tonight, it's a big one. Well, today it's going to be a big one. Let me know who's your money on. Just give me a name.
Okay. ASFAR.
Alrighty, ASFAR TP Mazembe takes center stage out in Morocco tonight. It's all about women's football. The big question is, who will reign supreme when it comes to the final of the 4th edition of the CAF Women's Champions League? And just like that, we've come to the end of another exciting edition of Fut-Afrique. Her name is Jessica Vakamusonkomo. And the rest of the team, thank you so much for hanging out with us. You and I do it again next week.